Mark Zuckerberg in Paris this Wednesday after traveling to the European Parliament. There, his hosts both again chastising him and courting him. France's president taking the Facebook founder to task over the social media giant's teeny tax bill. Facebook pays its European revenue in Ireland. Macron wants tax paid where the money's earned, but Macron also courting Zuckerberg, with the latter representing just one of the digital giants taking part, as you can see in these pictures, at a Tech for Good summit. For more, let's cross now to the Élysée Palace. Delano de Souza is there. Delano, we saw Mark Zuckerberg return for the second time today there.
There's a saying there's no such thing as a free lunch. Mark Zuckerberg currently in a one-on-one meeting with the French president. It's unlikely he's getting the grilling he got yesterday over in Brussels. But Emmanuel Macron does have a lot to talk about with the Facebook chief executive. Namely, as you mentioned, that tax bill. France wants to see Facebook pay more in taxes in the country rather than use Ireland as its corporate tax headquarters. France, along with Germany and Spain, is one of the countries who wants a digital EU tax, something that Ireland and Luxembourg aren't in favor of. Now, Emmanuel Macron will undoubtedly also be bringing up the issue of fake news, something that plagued him during his run for the French presidency. But it's going to be a difficult balance for Emmanuel Macron, because he does want Facebook to lead the charge and invest more here in France. We did see the company announce an investment earlier this year of 100 million euros over the next 5 years in an artificial intelligence hub here in Paris.
We heard some big announcements from some of the other tech giants, all playing in favor of Macron's campaign to make France, as he puts it, a startup nation.
Indeed, we had, at the start of the day, we had IBM, which announced 1,800 jobs here in France. Now, they were not alone. We also had big announcements from Google.org, the company announcing $100 million in donations for startups in Europe, the Middle East, and North Africa. Deliveroo, the food delivery service, announced 100 million euros in France over an investment in France over the next 2 years. The company also said it will be providing free health insurance for all their careers around Europe. So this is an important announcement from Deliveroo, also in keeping with the theme Tech for Good. Now, one of the companies that has a troubled relationship here in France is the ride-sharing service Uber. They announced the health care for all European drivers. That's 150,000 in Europe and 35,000 in France. So all of them will be getting health insurance. Uber announcing it's tying up with AXA insurance for this service.